More and more people are discovering the 369 method of manifestation, incorporating the technique into their daily routines. So what's the reason for its growing popularity? Where did it originate from? Why is Nikola Tesla so closely associated with this unique method? One theory may surprise you. The 369 method is writing out your manifestation desires 3 times in the morning, 6 times midday, and 9 times in the evening. Now, how do you do this? First, you decide what you desire to manifest. Keep in mind that your ability to manifest desires are going to depend on your understanding of how the process of manifestation works. Secondly, you want to keep a notebook or a journal designated solely for the purpose of writing out your 369 method of manifestation, and refrain from writing anything other than your manifestations in this notebook. Write on the first page of your 369 notebook a mission statement. Include what your intended manifestations are, what you intend to give in return for the achievement of your manifestations. Write a definite date for when you will achieve your manifestations. Write out a plan of action of which you may work towards achieving the goal of manifesting your desires. I would suggest not talking about your manifestation goals with anyone until your manifestations have come to fruition. I would suggest keeping them to yourself even after you've manifested your desires, but the important part is not to let anyone add negative energy. Unless you can read minds, you never know what a person's thoughts or feelings towards your goals really are. It's way easier to control the energy flowing towards your goals when you're the only one responsible for that energy. I also suggest designating 20 to 30 minutes daily to visualize your goals, and you want to visualize them as already manifested. I prefer doing this right before going to bed or right after waking in the morning. And this is to take advantage of the frequency that our brains are operating at during this time, which is theta. It's not a guarantee that your brain waves will be in theta because it's only for a short period of time, but you can maximize your chances of being in theta longer through daily meditation. Once you start to focus on the worries of the world and the problems of yesterday and tomorrow, theta quickly dissipates and beta kicks in. To optimize your chances of manifesting your desires, I suggest a routine of daily meditation. Keep in mind that you may see and feel some immediate effects from the practice of meditation. It will take time for your mind and brain waves to adjust to the routine before you begin to reap the full benefits of meditation, therefore maximizing your chances for manifesting your desires. Leave your phone on a charger until after your routine, since not only does it bring the stress that comes along with the joys of social media and reading the daily news, but more importantly, the artificial light from device screens will quickly snap you right out of theta and into beta, where the mind is more active. Plus, it's much more healthy to wake up to a peaceful, calming, and relaxing routine that eases you into the day through the practice of meditation and being present and in the moment than it will ever be to wake up and reach for a device to reaffirm how chaotic the world around us is. This includes before bedtime. Unplug from those devices before bedtime and don't reach for them first thing in the morning. Your mental health will be much better for it, I promise. Also, use your inner being or your subconscious to your advantage. Call it what you want, but the impact that our subconscious has on us is severely misunderstood and certainly understated. I could make a video on the entire topic on its own of how I feel about the impact of our subconscious has on our daily lives, but I'll save that for another video. Through the power of affirmations, you can give over part of the equation to your inner being, which I believe to be the stronger and more self-aware version of ourselves. Do this by listening to affirmations in the same manner as stated earlier, before bed and after waking, to maximize the effect your subconscious has on your manifestations. By listening to affirmations and writing out your manifestations 9 times just before bed, you increase your chance of letting your inner being pick up where you leave off, so to speak, while you sleep. Don't attempt any of these practices with obvious bad energy. Let it pass fully so that your energy and vibration are in tune with the receiving mode. It is better to skip a scheduled affirmation or a meditation session than to attempt it while you're in a bad mood or you have bad energy. You cannot lie or fake your way into the receiving mode. As far as Nikola Tesla and how he relates to the 369 method, Nikola Tesla was obsessed with the numbers 3, 6, and 9. Now, Nikola Tesla was arguably the greatest inventor to ever grace the planet. He was silenced and shunned when his investors discovered the purpose of his Tesla Tower and his plans to distribute free energy to the masses. They determined they could not profit from his invention and chose to abolish his funding. Due to the current wars between Tesla's more efficient alternating current and Thomas Edison's direct current, in which Edison lost, Tesla was the target of a smear campaign by Edison. Even though he was a far greater inventor, he greatly lacked the financial and business prowess that Edison was known to possess. Tesla let other inventors freely use his patents and is deserving of much more credit for the inventions that are attributed to these other inventors. He eventually went all but broke and died alone living in a hotel room. Tesla was rumored to have an extreme case of OCD that reportedly grew in severity as the years went by, and there were many aspects of his OCD, such as a disdain for women's earrings and pearl jewelry, just to name a few. This included an obsession with the numbers 3, 6, and 9, and he was reported to have incorporated his obsession with the numbers into his OCD habit. He only stayed in hotel rooms that were divisible by the number 3. He also ate his dinner at a specific time every evening, 8:10 p.m. He also walked around the block of his hotel 3 times. Now, although it is not proven that he actually said this, he is often quoted as saying, "If only you knew the magnificence of the numbers 3, 6, and 9, you would have the key to the universe." Now, I mentioned theta brain waves earlier. Theta wave activity happens in the frontal lobe and the hippocampus sections of the brain and has been recorded during daydreaming, trances, and hypnosis states. Theta waves are also attributed to the moments just after waking, when the brain is not fully awake and focused, as well as the moment just before drifting off to sleep when we become drowsy. Theta waves have also been recorded in people in a deep meditative state. Another tip I would like to add to the process of manifestation is smiling. Smiling is an easy way to automatically raise your vibration. Studies have shown smiling, even when forced, can release into the brain serotonin and dopamine, which are commonly referred to as the feel-good hormones, effectively tricking your brain into feeling good and therefore raising your vibration. Smiling can also boost your immune system, so it can literally make you feel better and make you healthier. Now I'm going to show you an illustration that I think is extremely interesting when considering the 369 method and how it plays into the world around us. This illustration is going to be dealing with numbers, and if you're like me and you're not exactly a math wizard, then you might think it'll be a waste of your time. Well, I did do my best to simplify the demonstration, and I'm fairly confident that most will be able to follow along. The process is going to involve 2 main steps. The first step is called doubling. This is where we begin with the number 1, simply doubling it, we get 2. Double 2 to get 4, double 4 to get 8, double 8 to get 16, and so on. The second main step involves taking the sum of any number with more than 1 digit and reducing it down to a single digit number by adding the numbers in a multi-digit number together until you arrive back at a single digit number. Now, I promise it's not as complicated as I just made it sound. For example, if you want to reduce the number 111, you simply add 1 plus 1 plus 1, and you would arrive at the single digit of 3. Another example of a reduction would be the number 155. By adding 1 plus 5 plus 5, you get 11, and further reduce by adding 1 plus 1 to get the single digit of 2. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're going to start with a circle, placing the number 9 at the top. We are going to continue with the numbers 1 through 8 in equal measurements clockwise around our circle. We're going to begin the process of doubling by doubling the number 1 and getting 2 and placing a line from 1 to 2. We're going to continue the process by doubling 2 and getting 4, doubling 4 and getting 8, doubling 8 and getting 16. And since 16 is our first double digit number, we're going to reduce it by adding 1 plus 6 and getting 7. And connecting the line from the 8 to the 7. Continuing where we left off, we will double 16 and get 32, adding 3 plus 2 to get 5, and connecting our line. Doubling 32, we get 64, and 6 plus 4 is 10, reducing 10 with 1 plus 0, which equals 1. This brings us back to the beginning of our pattern and creates the eternity symbol. Now, if we continue to double our numbers and reduce in the same manner, a pattern emerges of 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5. This pattern continues infinitely, as you can see here. Doubling 64, you get 128, and 1 plus 2 plus 8 equals 11, and reducing 11 with 1 plus 1, you get 2. 128 doubled is 256, reducing 2 plus 5 plus 6 equals 13, further reducing 1 plus 3 equals 4. 256 doubled is 512, and 5 plus 1 plus 2 equals 8. 512 doubled is 1024, and 1 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals 7. 1024 doubled is 2048. 2 plus 4 plus 8 equals 14, further reducing 1 plus 4 equals 5. This pattern continues infinitely. The same is true in reverse. If you have the numbers, you get the same pattern, but in reverse, and it also continues infinitely. You may have already noticed there were 3 numbers missing from this pattern: 3, 6, and 9. We'll work with 3 first, since 3 and 6 behave in the same manner when doubled in half. Now, using this method, these numbers will always bounce back and forth to each other infinitely. 3 doubled is 6. 6 doubled is 12, and reducing 1 plus 2 equals 3. As you can see, we're back at 3. 12 times 2 equals 24. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 24 times 2 equals 48. 4 plus 8 equals 12. Further reducing, 1 plus 2 equals 3. 48 times 2 equals 96. 9 plus 6 equals 15. And 1 plus 5 equals 6. 96 doubled is 192. 1 plus 9 plus 2 equals 12. And 1 plus 2 equals 3. And as I mentioned, this continues infinitely. 192 doubled is 384. 3 plus 8 plus 4 equals 15. And 1 plus 5 equals 6. 384 doubled is 768. 7 plus 6 plus 8 equals 21. And 2 plus 1 equals 3. 768 doubled is 1536. 1 plus 5 plus 3 plus 6 equals 15. And 1 plus 5 equals 6. What about 9? So far, 9 has been left out of our pattern. When following this method, the number 9 stands all alone by itself. It always comes back to itself. 9 doubled is 18, and 1 plus 8 equals 9. 18 doubled is 36, 3 plus 6 equals 9. 36 doubled is 72. 72 doubled is 144, and 1 plus 4 plus 4 equals 9. 144 doubled is 288. 2 plus 8 plus 8 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. 288 doubled is 576. 5 plus 7 plus 6 equals 18. And 1 plus 8 equals 9. 576 doubled is 1152. 1 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2 equals 9. 1152 doubled is 2304. And 2 plus 3 plus 0 plus 4 equals 9. 2304 doubled is 4608. 4 plus 6 plus 0 plus 8 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. So what does this mean? Some people have speculated that this strange pattern signifies different planes of existence, with 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5 revealing our plane of existence that we experience every day, and 3, 6, and 9 revealing a higher plane of existence. Before you dismiss this pattern as a random occurrence, as so many have, consider the following information. Let's take a look at some different shapes. A circle measures 360 degrees. 3 plus 6 equals 9. A half circle is 180 degrees. 8 plus 1 equals 9. A square has 4 90-degree angles equaling up to 360 degrees, and 3 plus 6 equals 9. A triangle has 3 60-degree angles equaling up to 180 degrees, and 1 plus 8 equals 9. An octagon has 8 108-degree angles for a total of 1080 degrees, and 1 plus 0 plus 8 plus 0 equals 9. A hexagon has 6 120-degree angles, adding up to 720 degrees, and 7 plus 2 equals 9. The diameter of the Earth is 7,920 miles. 7 plus 9 plus 2 plus 0 equals 18. Reducing 18, we have 1 plus 8, which equals 9. The diameter of the Moon is 2,160 miles. 2 plus 1 plus 6 plus 0 equals 9. The diameter of the Sun is 864,000 miles. 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 0 equals 18. Reducing 18, we have 1 plus 8 equals 9. The universe vibrates at a frequency of 432 Hz. 4 plus 3 plus 2 equals 9. There are now, as there has always been, 9 planets. There may be more, but there are no less. Light travels at a speed of 186,282 miles per second. 1 plus 8 plus 6 plus 2 plus 8 plus 2 equals 27, and 2 plus 7 equals 9. There are 3,600 seconds in 1 hour. 3 plus 6 plus 0 equals 9. There are 86,400 seconds in a day. 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 0 equals 18. Reducing 1 plus 8 equals 9. There are 604,800 seconds in a week. 6 plus 0 plus 4 plus 8 plus 0 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. There are 2,592,000 seconds in a month. 2 plus 5 plus 9 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0 equals 18, and 1 plus 8 equals 9. There are 31,536,000 seconds in a year. 3 plus 1 plus 5 plus 3 plus 6 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. There are 1,440 minutes in a day. 1 plus 4 plus 4 plus 0 equals 9. There are 10,080 minutes in a week. 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 8 plus 0 equals 9. There are 43,200 minutes in a month. 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0 equals 9. There are 525,600 minutes in a year. 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6 plus 0 plus 0 equals 18, and 18 is reduced to 9. So what do you think? Is this all a coincidence? Regardless of your opinions on the subject, I think we can all agree that this is pretty interesting and deserves further research.